champion of women's rights.
No gloating. It's unseemly.
Is she looking for a payday?
I wish. I think the only way to win this is not to play. Silk, what'd you find out?
Yeah, if we file, it'll be a case of first impression, and no time has this cause of action been raised in state or federal court.
Do we have jurisdiction?
The short answer is yes. We've seen it in sex abuse cases, but never in ecclesiastical rules.
Okay, do we have a case?
We have the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits the discrimination of women for employment without good cause.
Is a priest an employee?
No, at best he's an independent contractor.
Well, that's a problem.
Yes and no. We're not only suing for her to become a priest, we're suing for her to have the right to enter the seminary to study for the priesthood. I think that's what we need to focus on.
The seminarian is a student. It's only after ordination that he becomes a priest.
We have case law expanding a woman's right to venues previously restricted to males.
Like educational institutions.
Now, that may get us past a motion to dismiss. If we can do that.
We're before a jury. Tell me about Miss Alejandra Batista.
Age 28, born September 18, 1988 in Mexico. Immigrated to the U.S. in 96 with her family when her father got a job with the oil refinery.
What else?
I was able to interview several neighbors and sisters. Everyone thinks she's a saint.
Where does she work?
The Sisters of Blessed Charity.
Of course.
She brings food to the shut-ins, collects clothes for the poor.
Any history with the bad boys?
Nope.
Girlfriends?
No social life outside of church. Attends mass every day. I have my nurse do a run on the internet.
And?
No Facebook, Twitter, email accounts, no credit cards, traffic tickets, or debt. It's as if she doesn't exist. Social security number, date of birth, everything checks. I swear, Snow White.
After all the wicked witches we handle, it'll be refreshing to represent Snow White.
I need more information before we move.
Move?
More.
Dunbar?
I'm just doing my job, y'all.
Well, hey, I don't believe I've seen you in a while.
I must be coming to mass as you aren't officiating.
You know, your father used to say that. I didn't believe him either.
You have a few minutes for me?
Sure. What do you need?
I thought you weren't supposed to smoke in front of your parishioners.
Well, who says I'm smoking in front of a parishioner?
I need some advice.
Really?
Well, not advice, more like some information. I was interested in the steps that you would need to take to become a priest.
Forget it. You probably blew 4 rules today.
It's for a potential client.
Okay, well, the candidate has to be an unmarried male, baptized, and confirmed in the Catholic religion.
That's it? Well, I qualify.
Oh, not so fast. Then next you need to speak with a priest in the parish. And if you have a good reputation, personal relationship with God, and dedicated to the church, he recommends you to the diocese.
I just failed. Any tests?
Well, since the Catholic scandals and all, the candidate must meet with psychiatrists and go through a battery of tests, yes.
And all this is documented?
Yes, and then submitted to the bishop.
And he makes a decision?
Yes.
What about a case of a denial? What's the appeals process like?
This isn't a court of law, dummy.
All right, let me make this as clear as I can. Say my client can pass all the tests, is devoted to helping people, has a deep personal relationship with God, the whole 9 yards.
So what's the problem?
No penis.
What?
My client's a woman.
Please tell me we're not talking of a sister Alejandra.
We are.
Tommy, I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I've known you since you were a young child. Things have always come easy for you. Sports, grades, women, money. Listen to me very carefully. You are not the one to take this on.
My client came to me for help. I have an obligation.
No one here cares about your obligations. You were toying with a way of life. Listen, if Jesus Christ wanted women to become priests, he would have made his apostles women. But he didn't. He had many candidates. His own mother, Mary Magdalene. But he chose not to.
So you're saying the church's entire basis is that Jesus didn't appoint a woman as an apostle? And you're okay with that?
When it comes to matters of faith and morals in the Catholic Church, absolutely. Look, I gotta go. Tommy, don't do this, son.
Do you know why the Catholic Church forbids women priests? Here's a hint. There's no direct biblical reference for it. The scripture's silent on it.
So it's all divine revelation.
Their only justification is that Jesus didn't appoint women to be among the original apostles. No other reason.
I go to war with that story.
Will that overcome the religious liberty law?
Jane?
The Act states that the government shall not substantially burden a person's exercise of religion, but it provides an exception if two conditions are both met.
Such as anti-discrimination.
Yes. And the second condition is that the rule must be the least restrictive way in which to further government interest.
So this is a straight-up anti-discrimination civil rights case.
You sound like a guy preparing for trial.
If we can't scare the church into a settlement, we better be prepared to fight them at court. Jane, draft a complaint. I want it out tomorrow.
Does Dunbar know you want to file a lawsuit?
He will soon enough.
Tommy, you know what this could mean for us and your partnership.
Oh. He said I might find you here. Mind if I join?
As long as you can keep up.
I might pull a hamstring. Filed a complaint this morning. Drew a favorable judge.
Thank you.
We need to prepare.
We will. But you were some important college football player.
I was an unimportant football player, and you were valedictorian.
An all-girls school. You're probably not impressed.
I was 23rd in my class. Believe me, I'm impressed.
23rd. Maybe I should find a smarter lawyer.
She has a sense of humor.
Do you think I'm some sort of humorless religious fanatic?
No. I think you're a woman of impressive faith, Miss Batista.
Allie. Call me Allie.
One last chance, Allie. There's no shame in quitting. Save your mother, yourself, your friends, all the heartache that's coming your way.
I'm not afraid. It's God's will.
God's will.
Yes? Colonel Sierra. Yes, I just got it. I agree. This is unique. Yes, I will have local counsel. Yes, I will be there as well. And can I just say that...
Yeah, get over here right now. Sit over there.
I think we have a strong case, sir.
The Catholic business leaders who called to complain this morning just want this to go away. And if you recall, that's why I assigned this case to you.
I appreciate that, sir. But our client, Ms. Batista, I don't think she'll settle.
You're a settler. That's what I told you to do.
But you also said that we owe a favor to one of our highest paying clients. I'm in a catch-22, sir.
You want to make partner? Tommy, do you want to make partner? Then figure it out. And settle this